ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ব্যান্ডের খোঁজে সানসিল্ক ডিভাস মিউজিক রিয়েলিটি শো চোখ রাখুন 11 জানুয়ারি 10টি পর।
Area or maybe a second gully, third slip. I understand for Ross Taylor, and it's nearly worked for them today.
Yeah, it's easy to be critical though, but you think first ball from a left armour, different angle, was a golden opportunity. Just have a look, get used to the pace. I think Williamson, he's so strong at there, and it was really a mistake.
Some sun on the wicket now. Some sun as far as the New Zealand those to come are concerned. It does dry very quickly here. Wellington. Oh, that's lovely.
You're saying, Harry, that they have a short cover in place, pitch like this, as opposed to maybe the fourth slip. There's the example of the seam being side on, so the chance of getting any movement off the pitch, remote. But for me, Harry, you've got to take wickets for good bowling. You're not setting for bad bowling.
Especially with the left armour going across the right-hander, I'd like to see no cover, put in a third slip, encourage them to try and hit through cover, which brings that man into play. And we've seen how many balls have gone through third, fourth slip. Not only in this innings, but also throughout when New Zealand were bowling as well. It's such a big wicket-taking fielding position in this test match.
Okay, so we're on the same thing. I thought you meant leave short cover in. Williamson has had a habit of being caught in that position trying to drive. But that's more when it's flat and you're bowling looking to bowl full.
I think there a second gully. 2-2.
It's this basin reserve is a 2-2 sort of place.
Well, it's actually a little bit of bounce pace off the surface. I think with Williamson driving off the back foot, I could see it going into a gully region or maybe third. Oh, he's had troubles with his angle here, Mr. Footsy. He's just getting that ball to leave the right-hander.
As I put mid-wicket into third slip, because I still think cover is still a catching option. We've already seen a drop catch off Ross Taylor a couple of overs ago. So I'd bring my mid-wicket mid slip.
Well, at the moment he's not going to swing it back into the right-hander, so he's always going to be offside of the ball if he offside of off stump if he's bowling well. So that's a good point. There's another example. But what Kane Williamson looks like he's trying to do here, because there's no threat of the ball swinging back, he's actually got his back foot outside off stump. Because the chance of being LBW is very, very low, because he can't pitch it in line with the stumps and hit the stumps. He's trying to get his head further across. He can't bring it back is because of that seam angle.
Wicket ne.
Oh, he gets away with another one through that region. I'll tell you what, this has been a really good over here, first up from Mr. Fizzer. 66 for 2.
Wicket ne, are wicket na nilekh to na. এত রাত জেগে খেলা খাইতেছি উইকেট নিয়ে।
তোমার সাথেই থাকে, ফলে অর্ধেক চেহারায় শেড এক, বাকিটা অন্য। ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি অ্যাডভান্সড মাল্টিভিটামিন, যা আপনার ত্বককে
লাইভটাকে শেয়ার করো সবাইকে দেখার জন্য, আরো আগ্রহী করো। প্রথমবার ইউটিউবে লাইভ করছি।
দ্বিগুণ লেবু শক্তিযুক্ত ভিম লিকুইড এখন মাত্র 20 টাকার সহজ প্যাকে।
Mr. Fazoo would like to get it fuller.
You call that good grouping, don't you? At first over.
And as a skipper as well, that would give me the confidence because of the control and because Williamson's playing wider of off stump. He normally would. That would surely encourage you to put another man in that slip cordon.
Well, you could put two more. You could take the short cutter and the square leg out and have 2 gullies and 3 slips because he's so consistent to where he was.
Well, it then becomes not only a really good wicket-taking option, but it also becomes a run-saving option because of how strong Williamson is through the area. So it's going to slow the run rate and it puts more catches in play.
But Mark, the question at your pitch report, did you say if the sun came out, it would harden up and seem more and bounce more? Do you think that'll happen?
I didn't mention the sun. I think if this pitch does harden, it could get difficult for batting for a wee while.
Probably a fair thing not to mention in the...
আবার 10 সেকেন্ড সমস্যা।
Slow the run rate and it puts more catches in play.
But Mark, the question at your pitch report, did you say if the sun came out, it would harden up and seem more and bounce more? Do you think that'll happen?
I didn't mention the sun. I think if this pitch does harden, it could get more difficult for batting for a wee while.
Probably a fair thing not to mention in the... and bounce more. But often you see desiccation stage here where it's starting to lose moisture from the leaf and actually brown off. But it's just not damped. And that's when you see the ball seam more and bounce more. Often you see, but as the day goes on and the sun comes out and it hardens and it drops, the seam then has something to grip onto.
That's a beautiful shot, Williamson. Can only pick up a couple, but just the way he eased that away.
Yeah, this is much more controlled for Williamson. Plays it late, under his eyes. So good through that area. That was the difference. Didn't get his hands out in front of himself.
I think he's made a slight adjustment to the way he's played that cut shot in this test series from the one days and even the test against Sri Lanka where he chopped a
উইকেট
couple
নে
off.
উইকেট নে।
And when I say adjustment, because Kane Williamson likes to stand there, get up and jump and punch it. And it's to do with that back foot. And he's able to get the back foot now outside his head. And his head's actually closer to the stump, so he's not cramping himself and he's in a better position to be able to access it. That shows a good balance. And I think just a small adjustment. Even someone like Kane Williamson is always searching for small things, and that's what he's been able to do.
Well, he got across a bit there, squared up somewhat. Yet to make a breakthrough, half an hour of play so far, 70 for 2.
এক্সপার্টকে সহজেই বুঝে গেছেন তাই না? যদি আসলে ইনস্ট্যান্ট ফেয়ারনেস চান তবে সবসময় বেছে নিন এক্সপার্ট। 40 বছরের এক্সপিরিয়েন্স সহ ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি। কেন? নিজেই দেখুন। মেন্স ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি দেয় আসল ইনস্ট্যান্ট ফেয়ারনেস মাত্র 10 সেকেন্ডে। মেন্স ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি।
মনে পড়ে কেমন হয়তো মনে নেই আর সৌরভময় সেই মুহূর্তগুলোর রেশ রবে বহুক্ষণ, ঠিক যেমন পারফিউম বিউটি অয়েল সমৃদ্ধ নতুন লাক্স পারফিউম সোপ কালেকশন। সৌরভ এমন রবে বহুক্ষণ।
সব বাবাই চান তার সন্তানকে নিরাপদ রাখতে, তাই নিরাপদ কিছু বিবিএস কেবলস, মোর দ্যান সেফটি।
Reserve. Reigning free. Well, Kane Williamson just marking. He's not far behind. Important. And New Zealand can gaps. This is so frustrating for Bangladesh. Oh, I've had their opportunity. Look at his head position. Perfect.
কাটলি কেন? ওয়েটিং একটু ওয়েট করো।
Really? And always his job was simply to on a slump or even a fraction inside and ball away towards that slip cordon. And if he does that and the protection is there, both the boundary riders and that would be a pretty good attack to Williamson and Taylor. Well, I agree with you, and there we go. He's bounced it over a fielder, and it'll only result in 3 because Taylor will come back comfortably for the third run.
No, we get no.
In that area there because it's just fraught with disaster. It's like playing lotto, really. Has gone for 13 and 1.5 overs, and I don't think he's actually bowled too many bad deliveries. But he needs a bit of help. His job is, in this version of the game, is simply to, if you like, when you get the pitch to help, then that is almost certainly length that the pitch help you out.
Viewers,
I think Sean
like nice day of the head to comment.
another thriller.
Perfect example, isn't it? There's no way that can go to fine leg. All that Taylor can do is nick it to the cordon or get it into one of those you're talking about, Smithy, and it runs away for 4. So a little bit of help, I think, is in order. The difference between Williams plays the line and his bat holds on. And I think Ross Taylor there, genuinely following the ball, dangerous. See how open his stance is too? Scott left arm over, really exaggerated open stance. Situations like this, even when the ball was able to be left arm, if you face bolt, I like where Ross Taylor is there. The back leg is on off stump. That if it's outside his head, simply leave the ball alone. If the ball swings back like Trent Boult is able to do, at least he knows that if the ball's coming towards him, play it. He's not going to play around that front leg. Open stance, excellent. That's about as leg side as...
তুমি যেখানেই যাও পারে না, এমনকি ঘরে ফিরেও রোদের প্রভাব সাথেই থাকে। ফলাফল অর্ধেক চেহারায় শেড এক, বাকিটা অন্য। ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি অ্যাডভান্সড মাল্টিভিটামিন, যা আপনাকে রোদের মলিনতা থেকে সুরক্ষিত রাখে আর আপনাকে দেয় দারুণ গ্লো। মলিনতাকে বাই, গ্লো হাই। লাভলি অ্যাডভান্সড মাল্টিভিটামিন।
সব বাবাই চান
gives them the opportunity, if they can, to bat longer tomorrow. They had a lead of, if they can, around about 150, 160. I mean, that's optimistic because these are not easy batting conditions, but this is what possibly we're considering, and that means they can't lose the game, but it gives them a good opportunity if they bowl perhaps a little better with the new ball, hold their catch, of winning the game. I think that's their scenario. Bangladesh will have other theories.
What interests me is how long the pitch plays the way it is at the moment with the assistance to the bowlers. I personally would like to see New Zealand declare and stick Bangladesh in maybe half an hour before stumps.
Really?
Not the best thing about the cricket contest out there. Opportunities to score runs. Every ball has got something on it in terms of survival or getting runs or wicket-taking opportunities for the bowler. But how long are the conditions going to be like that? The sun that's come out, is that going to make a difference in the afternoon?
Well, maybe, but I don't see for 1 second them declaring, unless they're 9 down. They've got batsmen in hand. There's no way they don't think that. You got to remember they're 1-0 up in the series. If they were 1-0 down in the series and desperately having to win this game, they might give Bangladesh a chance. But here they're in a situation, I believe, where they can take Bangladesh out of this test match and perhaps out of the series by winning it. I don't see any gifts.
Well, I can see them declaring, Smithy, but I think there'll be a mid-dash for rustling into it. And the only way that happens, New Zealand get everything go their way today, and they can get maybe as many as 150 in front. I don't think they'll want to give Bangladesh any sort of sniff. So in many ways, I agree with both of you. It will mean someone like de Grandhomme later, Southey, Henry. Getting a big session, potentially as many as 120 in a session, just to put the icing on the cake at the end of the day. But I understand the theory too. You're 1-0 up in the series, don't dish in a sniff, and that makes perfect sense.
The big thing that New Zealand has to do is rub off the 132 that they trail. This, the moment, it's not easy out there, as we've witnessed.
From Bangladesh's point of view, they have to get 18 wickets and runs. It's harder, a lot harder for them to win from here. Get 18 wickets and enough runs guarantee that they can win the game. That's tough. Advantage New Zealand, I feel, particularly now that they've had this good 30 to 50 minutes this morning. And Bangladesh have gifted them that, to be fair. Just a 1 run off that over, 79 for 2.
মনে হচ্ছে ম্যাডাম জামা কাপড়ের ব্যাপারে বেশ শৌখিন।
রোজই চকচকে নতুন
পারমিশনটা দিয়ে দিন, পুরো কাপড়ের দোকান এনে দেবো।
আপনার কাগজপত্র ঠিক থাকলে পারমিশনটা এমনিই পেয়ে যাবেন। আর এটা নতুন কাপড় নয়, আদর্শ আর কাপড়ে আমি কোনো দাগ লাগতে দেই না।
নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বল, বারবার ধোয়ার পর নতুন রিন।
পেপসি নিয়ে এলো কয়লা ও লেবুর শক্তিতে প্রাকৃতিক উপাদানের এক দারুণ কম্বিনেশন, যা ফিরিয়ে আনে আপনার ন্যাচারাল সাদা দাগ। কারণ প্রতিটি হাসি অমূল্য। দ্বিগুণ লেবুর শক্তিযুক্ত ভিম লিকুইড এখন মাত্র 20 টাকার সহজ প্যাকে।
Not a lot of substance, or they certainly haven't shown a lot of substance. First innings, market, second innings, Amadullah in the second innings in Hamilton. Completely different here though, different conditions.
Still this staggered slip formation, but they have gaps. Be exposed.
want to jump, Smithy, on a point you made in the last Mustafiz over, and that is the defence of these two batsmen. Maybe they play similar deliveries. Just watch how late Williamson plays that delivery. Doesn't push out at it, lets the ball hit the bat. And sure, he's got an open blade and runs at the third man. And then Ross Taylor pushing at it with the hands. And trying to take the delivery, or trying to hit the ball rather than let it hit the bat. Williamson's MO. And therefore, all Ross Taylor can do in that situation is nick the ball to slip. Another look once again, how late Williamson plays. He's got the over the top of the ball, and that has been a strong zone for Williamson. Counter that with Ross Taylor. Similar delivery and pushing hard at it. And when you push your hands hard at the ball too, the nick's high. That is why the slip cordon is in play. Big open stance again from Taylor.
Nicely fielded it had to be, because Taylor's seizing on anything that he can cut, because he knows that it's going to carry on across and he can free his arms, and that really was a good, valuable piece of fielding, because they do not want to get in that area. He's set up for that shot. Waiting. Intriguing, actually. We've had to wait for intriguing cricket for a couple of days. We had fascinating days today. New Zealand, of course, bowling through the ground after a really good start. Sri Lanka will feel disappointed. They only ended up with 211, but Bangladesh bowlers have certainly found something in the surface that initially could not. But I think New Zealand will from that, and they will be much, much better second time round up front.
They started Bangladesh bowling. A lot of admiration for what the openers, Jayed and Ibadot, did. Bangladesh New Zealand opener created this morning. Two opportunities, couldn't take the catches.
In the length, the was waiting on, he jumped all over it. 83 for 2. Problem that Sri Lanka have here is that the leaves coming down very quickly. Cannot be already would be to have another catcher. They've just got 2 slips in a gully. Just leg by there.
And it was a real gem of a shot.
That exercise. Interesting to see Kane Williamson at the non-striker's end because